Today on Give Me Shelter, Jason and the staff come together to socialize a litter of feral puppies. But can all of them learn to trust humans?
Turkey, you're so scared over there.
After a heartworm-positive mother develops a respiratory infection, Bethany must find an emergency foster.
For me to feel like I can't find a foster kind of feels like a failure.
Will someone step up to the plate before the puppies become fatally ill?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but
Hey, Bethany!
Hey!
I got an idea for these new babies.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, they are. They all look different, you know? And most of them look like shepherds.
What's weird to me is that they're so clean.
So today was a mad puppy hunt on a local feral colony that we've been dealing with for years. I was just supposed to go down and assess pups that I had gotten a call about, but of course I found them and had to take them with me. Bosses weren't too happy about that.
Even if you get them, there's nowhere to put them.
Surprise, Danya. I got some babies.
But we worked that out, got them into the shelter. Fortunately, I don't have any foster for them. I need them in foster. They need to be around people. They need to be socialized. Either finding some fosters who want to hold on to them until next week, just to keep them socialized. I'll offer them to employees to take them home over the night to do some socializing.
I've called everybody and their brother, trying to find somebody for that mom and pups.
Oh, okay.
And the issue that I'm running into is Thanksgiving. I'm running into a humongous problem finding somebody who's A, willing to commit to that long of a foster, and B, that's not going out of town for Thanksgiving. I could possibly do it, but they probably wouldn't be able to pick them up till tomorrow.
They can stay here. They've got, each other to play with. This is only to try to get them socialized immediately with people with them. Maybe I'll come back and just build a pallet in there and sleep with them or something like that. Bethany's stuck with trying to find Katniss in her puppies' homes. I don't want Bethany to be mad at me, so the only thing I can think of is I'll just set up camp here and maybe spend the night with these little guys. They gotta have some love.
Jason is probably the only person that would suggest or commit to doing that, which, saves me the hassle of trying to find 10 different fosters for 20 different puppies.
I hope you babies are ready to sleep, because I am tired of the munchkins. Alright. Closest thing to a pillow we got. Oh. Hey, baby, she wants to snuggle first.
Can't put this burden on anyone else right now to take care of them, so I want to make sure that they're safe. I love these little guys. I didn't chase them for months just to kind of leave them to sit cold, concrete floor alone.
Oh, yes. Nothing like puppy love to sleep with. Oh.
But tomorrow's a new day, We'll wake up, maybe they'll change, or they'll gang up on me and eat me, who knows.
Rise and shine. Dude.
Jason has just spent the night at the shelter in an effort to socialize a litter of feral puppies. Some of them are starting to trust humans, but others are still afraid.
How was your night, dude? Full of puppy love, man. Full of puppy love.
Decided to spend the night with them because I didn't have foster care for them. Not all of them are as social as we're gonna want them to be, but it's a start. Sleeping in the shelter is not exactly comfortable. Dog beds aren't that great.
Oh, hi, buddy. Back with the babies. Back with the other babies. That's right.
I was lucky enough to get the dogs on the spay and neuter list for today at the clinic. So they're gonna have a big day, getting fixed, microchipped. Staff is gonna try to socialize with them.
Right. Rise and shine, baby.
It's a pretty big day, you know. We gotta take the right step, the right direction.
It's been 3 days since Katniss and her litter arrived at Pet Helpers. She and her puppies are susceptible to becoming ill after being exposed to sick dogs at the previous shelter. With the major holiday around the corner, Bethany is still struggling to find a foster home for all 10 of them.
I've been trying to find her a foster home, but with the holidays coming up, people are saying, oh, I can do it after the holidays, after my family leaves. It's starting to get to that point where it's really stressful. Your puppies have been here for a while, and it's just the longer they're here, the easier it is for them to catch something. Come on, will you come to me? Come on. Good girl. This is the first time she's come all the way over.
Oh, she's stuck. Her little foot.
Good girl. How you doing? She's so shy.
Aww.
She's been doing a little bit of that this morning though, coughing and stuff. I'm really worried about her. But she's
Doing it a lot, or is it just started today?
kind of just in the morning, just that dry, kind of hacking cough. You know, she's shy anyways, but she's just been laying down like this, so. It's harder to tell with a shy dog like her that she's not feeling well because they hide it really well. If she has caught something, there is a really high percentage that the puppy she's nursing, they can't get away from that contact with her and they can easily get sick.
You not feel good, baby girl?
Which for her isn't a big deal, but these guys are,
Yeah, huge.
yeah.
Huge ordeal. It's really disheartening because I'm trying my hardest to find a foster and it's just not, and nothing's coming out of it. Their immune system is next to nothing. So for her to be sick is gonna lead to them being sick. And it saddens me because if these puppies get sick, then they have a high risk of death. So for me to feel like I can't find a foster kind of feels like a failure.
Come here. Come on. Come on. All the way.
That is so cute. Oh my God.
Come here.
That is so cute. Poor
It's
baby.
okay.
She is so submissive.
Seeing that kind of like attachment of her to me has made me really attached to her.
Once she weans her puppies, I think that you taking her would be very good for her socially.
Yeah, I'd really like to do that with my dogs. I think they would open her up a little bit. After she is, you know, better and her puppies are able to be put up for adoption, I'm hoping that at that point, maybe if she can get along with all my critters, I really might think about, you know, giving her a home.
She is very shy. She army crawls to you. She has severe medical issues, but I think it's awesome that Nicole would be willing to take that on because it would be a lot of work. But I think that if anybody could do it, Nicole would be the one to do it. I don't think she should come back in here until she's ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think so
Because
either.
the stress of her heartworms and the stress of being here and then she's getting sick and then after nursing puppies for all that time, I mean, she's going through it.
I really just want to see her in a place where her personality can start to show, she can gain more confidence, get healthy enough to not only take care of her puppies, but to get her healthy to prevent her puppies from getting what she might have. Let's go inside. Let's go with your babies. Let's go with your babies.
Baby girl.
Come on.
She is so cute. Oh.
So since she's been, since it's even more important now to be having where she can go.
I can definitely try an emergency foster for the weekend.
Okay.
I have somebody that I think will come get her Monday, but since it's the day before Thanksgiving, it's been really rough. I need somebody to get this dog and her babies out of here tonight. So my goal right now is to go in here and rush and call every number and every contact that I've had. I'm going to put a Facebook plea on. I'm going to, put something on our website.
Good girl. Go get your babies.
Definite immediate emergency situation here, and hopefully somebody will come through.
All 12 of the feral Soligree puppies have been vaccinated, microchipped, and spayed or neutered. However, they are still afraid of humans and will need as much social interaction as they can get before being placed on the adoption floor.
Get your little tail wag. You gotta show your brothers and sisters that it's okay, right?
Right now they're just kind of coming out of their anesthesia, so they're a little groggy and they seem a little bit out of it still. They're also extremely afraid of people right now, so I'm just trying to socialize them as much as I possibly can. It is getting cold, and to think of these poor little babies being, outside, hiding under a house or, who knows where they'd be hiding and trying to stay warm, and it's not a really good scene for the puppies. So I'm absolutely thrilled to have them here and that we were able to get them all spayed and neutered. I am a little bit nervous, the fact that Jason pulled all these puppies from outside, and they are definitely feral. They've never been around people at all. So it's a little nerve-wracking to think, are they going to be okay? Are they going to be able to trust humans?
Turkey, you're so scared over there. Come here. Come on. Come here, Turkey.
Turkey definitely seemed to be the most feral. They seem a little bit scared. People are going to be a little bit more hesitant to want to adopt them. So the more that we are petting them and picking them up and holding them and talking to them, the more that they get used to human contact, then the faster they'll get adopted.
After several failed attempts at finding a foster for Katniss and her puppies, Bethany has finally gotten a hold of someone who is available during the holiday weekend.
Hi Trish, it's Bethany from Pet Helpers. Hey, how are you doing? Well, I'm calling you because I have a slight emergency. So I finally got in touch of one of our longtime dedicated fosters, Trish. She definitely sensed the urgency in my voice. This is a serious situation. She understands that. We just have to get them out of here because once she becomes too ill, she'll infect all of her puppies. She hasn't given me a yes, but I believe if I pull her in here and give her the saddest story ever, because it is sad and it is serious, that she will turn around to my way of thinking, and hopefully we can get them all out of here and tucked away nice and warm in her bed tonight. Thank you so much, Trish. Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for the kisses.
They kind of watch each other, and if one puppy sees that, oh, look at Ernest, he's really, comfortable around her, and, she seems to be okay, then maybe it is okay.
You want to go say hi to everybody? Go ahead. Hi, Turkey.
Just even a few minutes with him and focusing solely on him and really trying to work with him as much as I possibly could, I noticed just in a short amount of time he really started coming around and actually was starting to come over to me.
A potential foster has just arrived at Pet Helpers. If Katniss and her puppies don't go home with her today, the puppies will be at a much higher risk of catching their mother's cold, which could become fatal.
So yeah, there's 9 puppies. They're about 9 days old. 2 of them opened their eyes this morning. Everybody else, they're closed. Basically, the only medicine he's on is the minocycline, 1 pill twice a day, one with breakfast, one with dinner. Okay. We're feeding her 3 times a day, puppy food mixed with wet. I'm sure you know all this. I'm just running through it. I am kind of being an overprotective mom, but I know that at this point it's going to be the most important thing for her to get healthy.
Come on.
Good girl.
There she is. Hi, Mommy.
girl.
Trish works for a local animal control. She has plenty of knowledge, skill, and education when it comes to dealing with neonates. Trish is actually the ideal person to foster these puppies over a holiday when no one else is going to be present. We're not going to be open Thursday. We're going to have a skeleton crew. I think 3 people are going to be here. I myself am going to be out of town. Our licensed vets are going to be out of town. Therefore, we needed somebody with that knowledge that had any kind of medical background, that if something was to occur, that they can pretty much stabilize and handle it on their own. That cough developed this morning and she has to go. Like, she cannot get sick in here. It's not good for her or the puppies.
Right.
And I will have a replacement foster unless you just get 100% attached.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but
that cough developed this morning and she has to go. Like, she cannot get sick in here. It's not good for her or the puppies.
Right.
And I will have a replacement foster unless you just get 100% attached and won't give them back. But
well, I hate to tell you this, but I have a feeling that that's what's going to
hey, that works for me.
That's going to wind up happening.
So should have called you days ago then. Her reaction was that she was going to keep them for the long haul, and that is a good extended period of time.
I have everything at home if I have any emergencies and you guys aren't here tomorrow.
If you guys are either, ready for a break or anything, I'd love to take her and let her milk dry up and then get her fixed. So
Yep.
I've gotten quite attached to her, and I really want her to meet my dogs and see how she does in my house. Because I'm really falling in love with her. I always try and follow up and really try and make it a situation where people that are helping out pet helpers and helping us out have the chance to succeed and get a break every now and then, and that they're happy with what they're doing. Don't they look like mountain dogs?
They do look like mountain dogs.
I mean, I don't know what is in Mama.
I like the black nose.
Look at that little oh, feed me. Trish is one of our wonderful fosters. She's taken litters before. She's taken moms with litters before. She does also, work at a kennel herself, so she has her own animals and her own life, and she is really busy, but she has never ceased to amaze me yet.
I'm a little worried about her cough with your other dogs, though, because we were trying to find a place so that they could keep her.
I can put her in the spare bedroom and take the cats out if I have to.
Cool, that's the only thing I'm worried about is with your other dogs. I don't want her cough to.
In case it's kennel cough.
Yeah, I don't want it to spread to anybody. Kind of threw me for a loop when Trish said that her other dogs were going to be around, because if that was the case, I felt almost like I should have just taken her and just had her out with my dogs and cats and stuff. But if Katniss does have something like kennel cough, there's always a chance that they could get something, and then the last thing I'd want is for somebody to be like, oh well, this pet helper's dog got my friend's dog sick and stuff like that. The most important thing is to get Katniss out of here, and we're just going to kind of deal with the other stuff later.
Babies. Oh, hey. You got the little puppy caravan.
It's Papa Jason.
And they've already pooed, so I don't have to worry about cleaning up.
Well,
later, right?
actually, so far, only Turkey just pooped.
Oh, can I leave them here? They're done making a mess. I don't want to clean up after them.
No. Fail.
Oh, Grammy the sweetie. We'll get a bite on the nose. So it's awesome. Jen, who's been really loving up on the pups. It's a great sign. It means that they're going to be social. They're going to be adaptable. They're going to like people. That's what we need.
I think she's the tiniest.
Like 5.6 pounds.
Yeah, she's tiny.
You're not even a paperweight, honey. You're not even a paperweight.
Here's Butterful, definitely a little scaredy, more on the scaredy side. I'm definitely crossing my fingers that all of these puppies, every last one of them, will find a forever home. The more that we can get our volunteers in there and with all the workers, I'm really hoping that will help them get adopted.
Puppy! What are you running from puppies for? You know you want a baby. See how fast we can go? Let's see how fast we can go. All right, so moment of truth. Dogs are going on the adoption floor. We're going to put these pups in one big kennel. Fingers are crossed, you know, but these pups sell themselves.
I feel like Santa Claus.
I mean, when people know the history, these dogs went from rags to riches. You know, they were nestled in dirt yesterday, and today they are on the adoption floor, healthy and clean. I'm pretty sure that that'll win them over. There's all kinds of negatives to them staying out there. So I'm real happy for us catching them. We keep the feral population down. We get puppies in a home.
4, 5, 6,
12.
12. We got it.
All right. Woo! That's how we do it.
When everybody can come together and we can accomplish anything, these puppies are going to have a chance at life because of it.
We will get you to be a big puppy, and we'll make sure you go to a really good home. Yeah.
Your eyes are open. Hey, welcome to the world. Really seeing a puppy that has been in our shelter long enough that it is now opening its eyes for the first time. I mean, that was pretty great to be there for its first moments. No matter what anybody says, it's always bittersweet. That tiny little percent of you is going to be like, oh, I'm going to really miss that dog, and I hope that, you know, this is the right choice, the right decision, the right home. Hopefully she'll stay in touch with me. Maybe I can go and visit, go and hang out with her, see her puppies.
Trish will treat Katniss's heartburns and nurse her back to health while keeping a watchful eye on the puppies. They will all remain in Trish's care until they are ready to be spayed or neutered and put up for adoption.